Hello again, everybody, and welcome to something. What we got going on here? Well, we have a last minute schedule with our scheduling change, moving things up half an hour for Scorpions because, time zone things, which I have never, ever, ever screwed up this week. So their matches theoretically coming live now. And we're going to try and cram it in. And then I'm going to get ready for my match, which will be broadcast by the one and only Dominus Main for now, Dilly Bar. That will be coming up in about 90 minutes. And then following that, from that start time, 2 hours later, the Black Dragon 3s will be playing. So this is just going to be a action-packed night and probably a CF for myself, but who cares? Here we are. So, hopefully we can get into this. Because the sooner we can, the more time I'll have to, get prepared to lose my twos match. So let's see from memory, where are the Scorpions at? I believe the Scorpions are at 2-1 on the season. So that is a very good start for them. I don't know who their opponent is because, this is what happens when things come together at the last minute. But hopefully we'll find out. If not, well. So, at the very least, starting for the Scorpions, I believe it's Solario, Vicins, and Generic. And we're all going to be completely shocked at who their opponents are. I guess this would be a time to cut a fake promo for Clangers, right? But they got here. So because I was not informed of who the opponent are, we're going to go by their clan tag, which is our club tag, which is RKI. They got Bert Clapton, Crayola Hero, and the Pubining, which is pretty much on par for PC names. Alright, so let's get this best of 5 going. Ooh, that's a face-off hard in the Scorpion's end. There's one up. Kind of draws 2, though. Crayola was unfortunate, could not get the ball in. Solaro in, off the back wall. Vicins. Oh, and the Pubining could not save it. Early lead for the Scorpions. Fish, this is tier 4. This is Diamond 2, Diamond 3. And actually, I think the stream title is wrong because I think it's out west. I think. No, it might be east. Who knows? Actually, it's east because that division number's right. Ooh, 2 up for RKI. It's finally cleared out. Miss hit by Generic. Here comes Bert. In off the side wall. Nice block by Vicins. It's going all the way down. Can Bert beat Generic? Generic, no. Came off of Bert. It's in the middle though. Vicins trying to hit it in. I'm assuming trying for the center. It's a good effort. Unfortunately could not do it. Blocks Crayol's in-pass. Bert keeps it in. Solario trying to keep it, clear it out. Crayola in. Let's go try this corner now, shall we? Vicins, bring it out. Challenged by Pudding. Generic out. Crayola in, looks for Bert. Bert trying to center. Pushes a little too far. Oh, mistouched by the Pudding. Here comes Generic. Tries to get around Bert. Does not. Vicins, off the back wall. Center. Solario misreads that. It gets cleared out. Bert around 1. It's a demo play. Fortunately, nothing comes of it for RKI. That's just sent back in. The triple from the Scorpions. Bert sends it in high. That's probably going off the back wall. Crayola can't center it. Slight misread. Off the back wall. Vicins trying to clear it out. Crayola sends it right back in. Generic's up. Misses. Crayola has free reign on that. And RKI ties this game up. (1-1), just past the halfway mark in game 1. Face off in favor of the Scorpions. Shot on net. Bert with the save. Play gets switched up by the Pudding. Crayola sends it back in. Generic just clears it out. Centers it. No one there. No one was following. Bert sends it back in. That's centered. And the Pudding puts it away off the pass. 2-1 in favor of RKI. Sends off the back wall. That is kept in. So sends it to the far side. Crayola trying to read the play, trying to figure out what Vicins was doing. Bert ultimately clears the ball. Misses off the wall. Crayola keeping it in. Pudding. Oh, back pass. Generic sends it in. Bert reads that off the wall. Solario trying to keep it in. Could not. Bert tried to put it under Vicins. Vicins looking to push it through Crayola. Did not. That's going to get cleared out. Under a minute to go. Bert sends that in. Eric with the save. Bert trying to keep that in. Just kill time. That goes down. Solario misses. Centers it. Generic keeping it in. Tries to challenge Bert. Misses on the challenge. Solario keeping it in. That's cleared by Crayola. Generic sends it in high. Since tries to get around Bert, it's just going to go wide into the corner. It's probably one last chance at attack here. Bert puts off in the corner. Generic. Oh! I don't know whose ball that was. Scorpions need to keep it up, but Crayola just kills it, and RKI take the first game. We are in week 4. So RKI with the shot advantage. I should probably turn this on. 5-3. It's a pretty tight game. All right, so game 2. Bert sends it in high. Nice read off the back wall for Vicens. Clears it out. Guerrero tries for the block. Ooh, that's a little dangerous. Little play switch there. Solario sends it to the opposite field. That's a nice hard clear. Crayola intercepted by Vicens. Goes a little too far. Putin credited with the save. 2 there from the Scorpions. Vicens up. Just sends it all the way down off the clear. Bustillo. Tries to drop it down. Could not. Solario's there. Oh, nope. Okay. That's a nice touch by Vicens. I thought he was going for the drop. Instead, just passes it off the top. Solario puts it away, and Scorpions find themselves in the lead. They've scored first in both games, but did not bring it home in game 1. Vicens blocks Crayola. Bird tries to get around Generic and does. And that's just an open net. What happened there? Oh, there looks like there's some interference being run there. So nice play out of the blue side there to clear out the keeper. We got a tie game, less than a minute in. Crayola sends it in. Sends, just puts it to the sidewall. Bert keeping it in. Well, that bounces over Crayola. That's blocked. Is that going to fall in? That's going to fall in. Solario with the block. The Scorpions regain the lead. And the Pubining just could not save it in time. Probably a little too much momentum. Not really much they could do, though. Crayola gets blocked by Vicens. Bert puts that a little wide. All day for RKI, though. Vicens with the save. Generic trying to clear it out. Could not. It's kept in. Oh, that's a bad touch from Vicens. Triple commit again coming out of the Scorpion side. Thinking it's 4s or something. Nice block there from Crayola to put it into the corner. Bird reads that centers. That's a great center pass. I get the impression that his team, though, was not expecting it. Nice save from Vicens. Generic clears it out, but that's intercepted by Crayola. Vicens with another save. Already got a savior medal. Halfway through here. Nice keeping. That's sent down back to the Scorpions. Generic. Oh, 2 up for RKI. Slara clearing it out. Scorpions having trouble getting this ball out. There's some good pressure. Generic, no boost. The Sin should not be on Generic's tailpipes there. Center to Solario. Sins also has a Playmaker medal. Just nice soft touch. Solario sends it back to the empty space vacated by the keeper. 3-1 Scorpions here in game 2. Bert sends that in. That's just going to go in, isn't it? Yep. No! Crayola misses the open net. After all 3 Scorpion players missed the ball, an open net chance just missed. Crayola probably auditioning for the Black Dragons here. Nice center pass. Oh, Solario bounces that high. I like the bounce. The Sins. Well, miss. Pubining tries to send it to the far side. Could not. Misses wide. Solario. High ball. It doesn't even matter if that even doesn't cross the half line. That kills so much time. Vicin's in. Nice save from Crayola. The rebound, though. Vicins puts it up top. 4-1 Scorpions. $30 to go. Does RKI have it in them? Nice aggressive attack there. I am not going to fault RKI for going for that. Vicins puts it away, and that should seal up game 2. Now, if that happened, 14 seconds in, there would be a problem. But Blue Side priced into that. They had to go for it. Not faulting the double commit. So we wind this game down. Sins with a save. Sending it down. That's off the back wall. 5-1, right? For the Scorpions? Yes. Vicin's almost putting up the 4-digit score. Pretty much, he's close to outscoring everyone in the lobby. So this best of 5 has now become a best of 3. The all-important game 3. Winning this means you get 2 cracks at match point. Forcing the loser to win 2 in a row. So let's see what happens. Since with a nice slow play dribble there. Got around 1, could get around the second. Generic could cut that out. Crayola sends it wide. The Sins with the challenge on the Pubining win. Slara there to try and clean that up. Burgess sends it back in. Uh-oh. Oh, post for Crayola hero. get triple commit in the corner from the Scorpions, and then 2 commit right there. Oh, that was another post for Crayola. Crayola looking to star in BBC's fall reality series, Clangers. I like the patience there from Vicens, just in case the puberty misses. Unfortunately, his teammates behind him were not prepared for that. And RKI score first in Game 3. This is their first crack at being on the scoreboard first. In Game 1, they did a pretty good job defending their lead. So let's see how they do here in Game 3 as well. Crayola puts that in. Vicens just sends that out. Vicens around 1. Up again. Generic trying to hit that in. Slaughter misses. Generic is there. Burt through the corner. Could not. Crayola backtracking. Very dangerous hit. You would think the game would have avoided save there for Burt. That was pretty close. I guess not close enough, though. Slaughter with the clear. Vicens sends it down. Gets a favorable bounce out, but Crayola's there to clear. Generic sends it back in. Burt out. Sends in. Puberting. Vicens gonna get another crack at it. Drops it down. Burt is there. Crayola, gets the fortunate touch. Puberting sends it in. It's a little wide. No one there to follow up. 3 misses. And Solario with a beautiful redirect into the upper 90. Especially when that was coming out. So 2-0 in favor of RKI here. Scorpions looking to respond. Vicens, nice hard hit down. Puberting reads that. It goes off the ceiling. What does Vicens do with it? Off the back. Generic gets a touch. Saved by the Puberting. Team clear. Generic with the save. Stops Burt. No confusion back there in the Scorpion zone. Oh, Puberting misses. Crayola wide. Under a minute to go. Vicens opting for boost over brawl here. Not sure if that was correct. Off his own back wall, Vicens. That's sent in. Generic bangs it out. Crayola keeping it in. Actually a nice, slow, high ball. Wastes a lot of time. Bird around Solario. Vicens sends it out. Can Solario get there? No. Burt was there. Might have been a misread on Solario. We're winding down. And I think RKI is going to win this one and go to match point. Can the Scorpions get the consolation goal? Nope. 2-0 win there for RKI. They're up 2-1 in this series. So, what can Scorpions do to get in here? Well, apparently they're good when they start piling on the goals. But if it's close, like RKI has proven that they can come back and they can hold the lead. So Scorpions, they got a little work to do. Game 4 underway. RKI sitting on match point. Nice block from Crayola there on the clear, even if unintentional. Burt sends that in hard. What a pinch. What a pinch. Crayola comes up there. Puts it off of his sins. Gets a second touch. RKI up 1-0 early in game 4. The Sin sends that down. Burt with the clear. 2 up for the Scorpions. Solario puts that to the side. Could not get around Crayola. Crayola are just keeping it in. And based on what I've seen throughout these games, this is where the blue side is really strong. It's just keeping the ball in the Scorpion side. Crayola sends that in. Generic with the clear. Around Crayola. Puberting misses. Burt's there. A little dangerous there. Nice save from Generic. Solario. Picked off by Burt. Ball hits the ceiling. Generic on net. It was a little soft though. Burt bringing it down. Cut out by Vicens. Puberting just sends it high. Crayola. Saved by Vicens. 2 up for Scorpions. Nice ground pinch. That's wide. Saved by Solario. Goes all the way down in the blue side. Centering it. And Vicens is there. And puts it away. Scorpions tie it up. We got 3 minutes to go here in game 4. Face-off win for RKI. Solario, soft touch. Vicens with the save. That was a bad rotation by Solario. Generic just sends it out through the corner. Burt keeps it in. Solario. That's picked off by Crayola. Vicens. Got it around 1 off the misread. Trying to center. That is off. Oh, and Burt hits it a little too hard and high. Generic. Up for Solario. Solario gets demoed. There's a miss. Vicens. Blocked by the Puberting. Solario misses. Centers it. Is anyone there? Yeah, someone on the blue side. It's off the back wall. Recentered. That was a nice touch. Vasins, blocked by Burt. Generic keeps it in. Vasins, off top. 2 up for RKI. Oh, that's a poor touch from Solario, but they're going to get it. Goes in. Burt just sends it out through the corner. That's up for Vasins. Vasins sends it in. Crayola with the save. Generic keeping it in. Ball's out. Nice save from Vasins. All Burt could do, push it to the side. It's in the corner. That ball's in the middle. No one there. That ball is off. Vasins to the side. Miss from Crayola. And Generic. Burt keeping it in. Solario gets in round 1. Blocks Crayola, but that ball's still live. 2 up again for the Scorpions. That's dangerous. Unfortunately, a weak touch from Pubining. If that was the intended center, well, that was actually then a good pass. Team just wasn't aware. Probably caught in rotation. That ball's on. That is high. And a late goal from RKI. Just another double commit. Comms, 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 comms. I'm not going to say that that doesn't happen at the higher levels, because it does. But if comms are working, person charging the ball, not the person who's going to hit behind, should have it. This ball needs to stay up. Vasins keeps it up. And that'll do it. So RKI takes it in 4. So we'll do the recap. So Scorpions, despite scoring first, RKI responded with 2 unanswered. Took game 1. Game 2 was the Vasins show. Vasins hung something like 920, 930. Might have even been 940 on everyone. Almost outscored the entire lobby. But a nice bounce back for RKI to get the match point with the shutout there. And the late goal there with 20 seconds to go sees RKI off in 4. So, GG's to all. Coming up in about an hour, it's Black Dragons 2. We're on step 4 of our quest. So we're going to see if this is going to be another pass or fail. We're 0-3, so I'll let you figure out what our quest is. And then coming up 2 hours after that, so that should be 11 p.m. Eastern, will be the Black Dragons 3s. So it'll be a Black Dragons night. Of course, we don't have anyone confirmed for the 3s match, so if it's no one's going to broadcast it, you can watch it from my point of view, twitch.tv/Andercrest. Hashtag plugging stuff. So that'll go ahead and do it. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all in about 50-55 minutes with the now Dominus main for life, Dilly Bar. Thank you all for watching.